So, marketing costs money, and, small business, that's not necessarily a direct cost you can just pass on one-to-one to your customer. So we want to make sure we're spending those dollars wisely. How would you recommend a small business approach a marketing budget?
I would say when they're strapped for cash, you obviously don't. To me, I don't think you want to put all your eggs in one basket, right? So I get approached by small business people all the time, and they're like, "Well, how much is it, to do this?" And I'll say the price because I know what our reach is, I know our audience size, and I've seen what we can do. But for them, and we were kind of talking about earlier, you may just have a smaller budget. And so being able to use that whole budget on one thing may not make sense. And so I would look at the budget size and you might be able to do something on your own, but you can waste a lot of money on your own buying digital ads that you don't know that they're not set up properly. And so I would figure out who are the best outlets locally to spend your money with, and how can you stretch that as much as possible. If you need something in the immediate and you have like a big fundraiser event or things like that, maybe then go and say, look, you've got this audience. It's in an area that I want to reach. What can we do? I'm willing to spend a little more to make something happen. If you're going to get something, you need somebody to show up an event for a fundraiser, or cram a van for school supply fundraising and stuff like that. But I would always just have a budget in mind and see how far you can spread it out. And I would test different things. I would test, some people get a great return on radio. Other people get good returns by using, I hate the term, but like local influencers, people who have good audiences. And I would try a mix of direct mail pieces potentially. That's expensive.
It is.
But if that's what you need to initially, depending on where you're going, right? So some people in our county, they don't have good internet connections. Maybe that's how you reach them.